Howdy, y'all. I am Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Cobra Kai Season 4 is here. I have watched it, all 10 episodes, and I was not disappointed. Many like to say that Cobra Kai has plateaued since Season 1, that Season 1 was the greatest it was ever going to be, that nothing is better. I beg to differ. I think Season 4 is the best the show has ever been. And I'm saying this from a storyteller, a writer's perspective, because I have watched 4 seasons now of characters grow, come together, branch off from different arcs, have resolutions, and plain old good quality subversion where you don't expect. I mean, let's be honest. There are a lot of things you can see coming in this season, all the way through the tournament, but there are a couple things here and there that you don't see coming. So how am I going to wade through this without doing spoilers? Because this is a spoiler-free review, at least the best of my ability to make it a spoiler-free review. How am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to simply talk about the first episode. The first episode, it's not too much spoiler. You see a lot of it in the clips. You know what's coming. And it's just, I'm going to set it up for you. And then we're going to talk about the characters a little bit and the overall feel of the season and why it continues to be the gold standard of how you treat a franchise. So let's get started.
Thank you, Mr. Silver.
Come on, say it. Say it! Cobra Kai
never dies.
Bet your ass. What do you want?
Cobra Kai Season 4, not surprisingly, picks up directly after the events of Cobra Kai Season 3. The rumble of the LaRusso household has led to the bet between Cobra Kai, Miyagi-Do, and Eagle Fang. Whoever wins the Under-18 All-Valley tournament will be the only karate game in town. The other senseis and their dojos must shut down forever. Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do have joined forces. They're going to attempt throughout this season to merge their styles, to merge their philosophies, to defeat the greater evil that is Cobra Kai. But Cobra Kai is not going to take that lying down. Robbie Keane, Johnny's son, joins Cobra Kai out of his own misguided desires of wanting to get control of his life, fueled by the hate and anger in him. Very dark side. He does go, we'll talk about it in the characters. Robbie, everybody gets such good service of character development in this season. Fantastic. Cobra Kai gets the power, the secrets of Miyagi-Do through Robbie because he's angry. He's filled with hate. Meanwhile, Kreese knows he needs an X Factor. He goes to get Terry Silver, now known as Terrence Silver, who seems to have cleaned up his life and is basically turned into a soy boy. Oh, it takes a little while, but soon Terry Silver is ready to show you the pain, the weakness in us all. Let's just jump right into talking about the characters, because the characters are why this is so great, because good character development, good character arcs, good character storytelling leads to overall good storytelling. And that's why Cobra Kai Season 4 succeeds in still being the gold standard of how you treat a franchise.
Now everyone, close your eyes and relax.
Stop whining like a little bitch. Get up.
Cobra Kai continues to be the gold standard for respecting and rebooting a franchise because it keeps the story grounded through its characters. It's not telling you a story of agenda or narrative grounded in dogmatic, propaganda-like, political, ideological crap. It's telling you classic story themes attached to the characters, attached to a wide variety of naturally, and I say this unsarcastically, diverse and represented characters. Because they've grown them over 4 seasons. They didn't just drop it in and make a character solely given a single attribute to define them. No, these characters have all grown. They've matured. They've evolved. And the story is told through them through classic themes like the hero's journey, love, redemption, hate, anger, fear. All these great things are told through the characters. That's why this is great. The rivalry between Daniel and Johnny, it isn't simply solved because they have a greater foe. They can't completely bury their past. And it takes the whole season to come to a new level of understanding between them. Just because they have joined forces doesn't mean everything is hunky-dory. No unicorns and rainbow farts here, folks. It is real. It is gritty. And at times the story gets dark. And it especially gets dark with the introduction of Terry Silver. Terry Silver, Ian Michael Griffith returns with full force. He is the standout in this season. He really is. Terry Silver, he's everything we wanted him to be coming back. He starts off as a soy boy. You see him, his life as a soy boy is made fun of, and it is shown how stupid woke soy boyism is. Virtue signaling is. And yes, he goes dark. When he goes dark, he goes dark.
I didn't turn you into anything, Danny boy. I only brought out what was already inside.
That's bullshit. You tortured me.
Terry Silver is evil, but he's shown as a complex villain, just like Kreese is a complex villain. Cobra Kai shows us that there is more than just good versus evil, and they do it in the good way. They don't do it in the Game of Thrones are going to completely subvert your expectations, make everybody asshole. No, they show us that even the bad guys at their core, they had a reason to do what they wanted to do. Terry Silver and Kreese, they created Cobra Kai with altruistic intentions to create something to teach people strength, to teach people a foundation of self-respect. The fact that it got corrupted and perverted as the years went on, that's part of the story. That's part of the lore. That's part of the magic of what goes on here. Absolute power can corrupt absolutely. Characters are why this is great. As I said, you got Daniel and Johnny, you got Kreese and Terry, and their relationship is not perfect. And the way it ends, oh man. You sort of saw it coming, but the way Terry did it, it's one of those things that right up to the last minute, you don't realize what's happening right up until the last moment. And that's good subversion storytelling. And these are the OG characters. These four characters are the OG characters who we have a connection to. And again, Cobra Kai uses nostalgia correctly. Nostalgia for the original films is still intricately, delicately, and respectfully woven into the series at perfect moments, perfect times, to remind you where it all came from and to get the feels just right. But the beauty of Cobra Kai's story and character development doesn't end with our core original cast. The new cast, the new generation, the ancillary characters, they are all properly woven in. Miguel, Sam, Tori, Robbie, Hawk / Eli, they're all given proper respect, proper story arcs developed through 4 seasons. Nothing feels cheated in this. Nothing feels like it was stooped in there. Hell, I've been complaining personally. I haven't done Cobra Kai reviews. I've been annoyed for 3 seasons. Like, what about Anthony LaRusso, the son? Daniel's son, he has gotten 0 character development. Well, he gets it this season by the introduction of a new character, Kenny. Kenny, who teaches us the lesson that your own worst demons, you create them yourself. And that's in a relationship. His story connected to Anthony's. I'm not going to spoil what goes on, but it's excellent storytelling. How you can drop a brand new character in the season 4, Kenny is a brand new character. You drop him in there, and boom, he gels. You feel for him, and then suddenly you understand what he's going through, and you shake your head.
Nice moves, new kid. What do you call that? The loser limbo?
It's all organic. Nothing is forced. All feels good. And again, the idea through their arc together, the idea of you create your own demons in this life. At the same time, it's through Anthony's arc that Daniel begins to realize that his own beliefs are perhaps, while rooted, again, in altruism, are too rigid, that maybe Johnny does have something of worth in his own philosophy. It's a flow, the story, the themes. One of the overarching themes in this season is that there is no one way. Perhaps there are other ways, and people must be given the freedom to make their own choice. Free will, not dogmatic, rigid adherence to one belief system. Now, whether or not you want to read anything into that, that's up to you. And that's what the story does. That's what the creators of this do. They let you read into things. Let you, just like good classic television, come to the decision on your own. Now, I knew this season was going to go the way I wanted it. One scene in episode 1. This one moment right here, I knew they were still going to give me what I wanted.
What about Rocky 3?
What about it?
How did Rocky defeat Clubber Lang? Did he do it alone? No. He and Apollo had to work together.
Calling back to Rocky to show you that Johnny is still Johnny and everything is still the way the core, what we fell in love with in season 1 is still there. But at the same time, it evolves. Is there woke in this? Momentarily, little sprinkles here and there. But then as soon as they show you the woke, you get a Johnnyism, as I lovingly call them. You get a Johnnyism to shock you right back into reality and show you how ridiculous SJW wokeism is. And then to slight spoiler again to show you and what I perceive as a commentary on how ridiculous all this woke nonsense is in the world. At one point, Johnny is trying to recruit more girls into Eagle Fang. And he's directed to, let's just say, a very woke individual young lady, likes her pronouns, believes in a lot of certain things. And he gives this little speech to try and win her over. And for a moment you think he does, but then a Cobra Kai swoops in and scoops her up. So you have the super woke female who is preaching about all this stuff at one point, goes right into the super toxic den that is Cobra Kai, giving up her woke ideals to join Cobra Kai. See, that's the beauty. It's subtle, but it's right there if you're looking at it. At least that's what I perceive. So this, you can see, I hope you understand why Cobra Kai Season 4 is a success, why I consider it the best season yet, because of the characters, the development. Miguel's story in relation to Johnny, Sam and Miguel, Tori and Robbie, Robbie and Johnny, Miguel and Daniel, Miguel and Johnny. It's all interwoven, it's all done well, and you're shaking your head sometimes because they're behaving like real people. Real people you can understand. And you want them to get to certain points. And sometimes it's easy to predict where they go, and sometimes the subversion is done well. All right, let's round this out, shall we?
Yeah, another fresh one coming in hot. You sure you got enough meat on this pizza there, Johnny?
There's 4 different animals on top. That's a man's pizza.
Cobra Kai Season 4 succeeds because it properly executes everything that goes into good storytelling. Respect, development, fan service. I've been saying it over and over again. There is subversion. A lot of things in this season are predictable and kind of have to be if you want to see how the seasons are going to keep going. They got 2 more seasons planned right now. They're working on season 5 right now. You have to understand certain things will happen. But then, even when the predictable stuff happens, there's a little proper subversion, good subversion that doesn't destroy characters, doesn't destroy a story, but actually it adds and expands to the story, to the lore. And it's, in many cases, it's full-on fan service. Cobra Kai understands that fan service, proper use of nostalgia, that is the key to success. Giving us new, but flavoring it with old to keep us happy, to keep us give the warm and the feels of the original trilogy. This is only going to get better. I call this the Empire Strikes Back of Cobra Kai right now because it hits all the proper tones of the previous seasons, but it takes a good storytelling dark turn that our heroes still have a lot of ground to make up to defeat the evil that is Cobra Kai. I recommend this season. This season did not disappoint me in any way, shape, or form. I finished with a giant smile on my face, and I think you will too. I look forward to season 5. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do, especially with that final proper fan service subversion moment. I was going, yes, yes, oh, I can't wait. And that's genuine. That is genuine right there. I want to see season 5. I want to see where this goes. We are on different tracks. We are breaking the mold. We're past the tournament. How is this possibly going to get resolved without the tournament being used to resolve it? See, that story tool, that's gone for at least 1 year of a season now. What are they going to do? I'm excited. I can't wait. And I really hope you all enjoy this as much as I do. And in going forward, I will talk more about this in other videos and live streams. But until then, I'm going to end it here. Go watch Cobra Kai Season 4. You will not be disappointed. It is the gold standard of how you respect a franchise.
When an eagle's hungry, it doesn't hesitate. It'll dive down at 100 miles an hour to snatch its prey.
All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this review. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We do all kinds of other fun, geeky nerd stuff here, but I do it with the intent to give you honest and straightforward takes. I'm not here to be everybody's friend. I'm here to earn your trust and support through that honesty. Hit the notification button. Share my videos if you like what I'm preaching, and please comment away. Real comments are great. You don't have to agree with every single word I say. Normal people can have different opinions and still get along. We are not stands. We are not SJWs who are cowards behind keyboards, and I don't care what they think. I will never care what they think because they have no real power if we don't pay attention to them. So thank you again for watching this review. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. I don't do Facebook. I will never do Twitter. If you want to reach out to me, just email me. It's purely for this channel. I will not miss your communication. Check me out at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS. Join me in conversations there, among many others. And I'm now on Odyssey @The Renaissance Nerd. Follow me there as well. Help us keep fighting to return escapism to entertainment. Thank you again for watching. See you next time.